Hey, hey. Yo, I gotta let this beat right out for a second. Oh my goodness. It's one of my favorite songs. The perfect hype promo song for this matchup. The AFC Championship. The Browns and the Bengals. Exciting episode for you guys today. Welcome back. I'm Kimbroplays. Welcome to our Browns franchise here on Madden 21. Doing something a little different. Wanted to go a little face cam action. I got my Browns gear. I'm repping. I'm really excited for today's episode. Browns have a chance to get back to the Super Bowl. I guess go technically to the first Super Bowl of their franchise, but Browns, storied program. Tons of success, but in the Super Bowl era, trying to make it for the first time. Joe Burrow and his squad, led by Zach Taylor, have had a hell of a season. But we'll see if Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett, Baker Mayfield, the rest of the squad can actually reach the promised land and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Other side of the bracket, the Rams and the Saints. That'll be the matchup. We'll check in on that score after this game. First, we got business to attend to. Joe Burrow and the Bengals at home, standing in the way of the Browns' goals for this 2021 season. Without further ado, let's get it going today in the episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for me. I appreciate you guys' support on this. It's been so much fun doing this series so far. As Jamie Gillen gets the AFC Championship underway. 25-yard line is where Joe Burrow is going to start. 3,900 yards on the season, 27 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. He's been fantastic. He's got a ton of weapons. He's a good decision maker. He's got a strong arm. Joe Burrow, quite the test. Let's see how the Browns handle him. Here on 1st and 10 from the 25. Gets the snap. Throws this one short out right to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts was a problem in our first time earlier in this season, matching up with the Bengals. He's so dynamic. The Bengals have such an advantage with him as well, as this 2nd and 8 toss goes out left to Pitts. This Browns linebacker core, safety group, they're going to have to deal with Pitts a lot. And here on 3rd and 5, Allen Robinson springs free. Able to get away from Greedy Williams on the slant route. First 3rd down conversion of the day. Allen able to get this one for 18. Joe Burrow well protected as the Browns send pressure. Nice throw in stride, a little low, but Allen plucks it. Able to get a little run after the catch as well. 1st and 10 from the 48. Burrow turns and scrambles. Actually looked like a little bit of a broken play. Looked like he was doing a play action or doing some stuff in the background with Mixon. Then just decides to turn and run and is able to pick up the first down. Eric Stokes in on the tackle, but Joe Burrow, dynamic enough, right? Not necessarily known as an athlete, dynamic enough as heroes. 1st and 10 from the 41. Little pump draw action. Turn around, give it to Mixon. Malik Jackson. Sheldon Richardson in on that tackle. They've done such a nice job on the inside for the Browns this season. That well play continues, and 2nd and 11, the screen set up nicely for Mixon. Zaven Collins roams over, able to grab Mixon. Little help from Denzel Ward. Going to leave the Bengals with a 3rd and 5 from the 36. Burrow, plenty of time, lofts this one softly over the middle. Allen Robinson again. So dangerous. If the Browns can't get home and get some pressure on Burrow, they're going to be in for a long day because this receiving core, all these weapons are just so tough. So tough. All right, we'll have to see here as the Bengals get their first red zone opportunity of the day. Burrow drifting. Well covered downfield. Malik Jackson's going to get home. Heck of a play by the defensive tackle, Malik Jackson. Timely sack. Going to set up a 2nd and 24. Burrow just taking too long. Has to get rid of this ball. His offensive line can only do so much. Browns do a nice job covering downfield, but he's got to find a way to either get out of the pocket and make a play, throw this one away, something. Malik Jackson able to get him for a loss of 14. He's done such a nice job playing on a 1-year deal. Really happy with Malik so far. 2nd and 24. Burrow out left. Denzel Ward lays the hit on Higgins up in the air. Knocks this ball away, jostles it loose. Well done by Denzel Ward, already having a nice game. As the 3rd and 24 pass over the middle goes begging, Bengals are going to be forced to settle for 3. They do drill it, and they're quickly up 3-0. AFC Championship game. able to get points on their first drive, and here comes Baker Mayfield. 4,400 yards, 38 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. Baker's been really, really solid, especially through the playoffs. Protecting the ball. He still is good for 2 turnovers a game, a.k.a. Kimbroplays is good for 2 turnovers a game. But Baker's done just enough, and here we are in the AFC Championship. His first down throw outright goes to Galladay, but can't get his feet in. Quick little speed out for Galladay. Luckily, he held on to the ball, but unfortunately not able to get his feet in. 2nd and 10. This give goes left to Chubb, who takes a shot right at the line of scrimmage, able to fight it off. Hole closes quickly, though. Gain of 6 for Nick Chubb. He's so good at that. Breaks so many tackles. Fights for extra yardage. Him and Kareem Hunt both do such a good job. On 3rd and 4, Baker slings this out right. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds for Kareem Hunt. Well covered downfield. Bengals force the quick 3 and out. The 26-yard line is where Joe Burrow is going to take over his 2nd drive of the day. Shotgun snap. Sets and looks over the left side. Allen Robinson. Browns do a good job in coverage on the front side. I believe the backside wide open. Allen Robinson already over 50 yards on 3 catches. He's so good. Such a good route runner. Able to get himself free. Delpit Ward combined on the tackle, but too much time. Burrow's going to pick you apart all the time if you do that. 1st and 10. This throw over the middle to T. Higgins. Finds some space on the over route. It's going to be another first down for Cincinnati. This one going for 16. 1st and 10 from the 37. Burrow under center, bringing Boyd in motion. 5-step drop, looks right. Intercepted! Greedy Williams picks this one off. And he's only got Joe Burrow to beat. 10-5 touchdown. Greedy Williams, are you kidding me? Pick 6. 26 with his biggest play of his young career. Doing a nice job in man coverage. Does a good job sitting, waiting, baiting. Jumps in front of that little curl route. Burrow doesn't see him. Greedy says, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Dances his way into the end zone, and the Browns, just like that. 7-3. Carl Lawson hurt on the kick, but what a heck of a play by Greedy Williams. He's been getting smoked all playoffs. Denzel Ward gets all the accolades, and a lot of times people don't test him. Greedy's the guy they go after, and he makes him pay this time. Well done by Greedy Williams. Joe Burrow hoping to shake off that turnover. He takes over at his own 25. Brings Robinson in motion. This give is to Mixon in the backfield. Malik Jackson again all over that. They run a little speed motion, fake the give to the wide receiver on the end around. Malik Jackson was not fooled. His 2nd tackle for loss. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage, but doing a nice job so far. 2nd and 10, this throw to Pitts, a little too far out in front of him. Joe Burrow unable to connect. And on 3rd and long, he sets, throws, dumps it down. Mixon fighting at the first down marker. It looks like he has just enough. Oh, Browns do such a good job forcing the 3rd and 10. Mixon, so tough. Turns this one upfield, able to fight off Collins and Harrison. Falls forward just enough to convert. Bengals move the chains. Inside draw play here to Mixon on 1st and 10 from the 35. Springs a good gain of 7. 2nd and 3, more motion. Burrow fakes the pop pass. Inside give to Mixon, gets exploded. Are you kidding me, Ronnie Harrison? First of all, how does Mixon hold on to the ball? Ronnie Harrison delivers absolute wood. Not fooled by the motion. Does a good job, able to be at both places at once. Ronnie Harrison lowers the shoulder. Lays a big hit on Mixon. Heck of a play. 3rd and 5 now. From the 40. Bunch set. Burrow delivers out left. Dropped at the first down yardage. Would have been good for a first down. Bengals are going to have to punt themselves. Now Baker over the middle throws a strike. That's Odell Beckham Jr. Baker finally gets OBJ involved early in this game. We mentioned it in the last episode. It's just been so hard for OBJ to get himself going until the 3rd quarter. So Kevin Stefanski dials up a good one on 1st down, makes it a point to make sure that OBJ gets the ball. 1st and 10 from the 29. Baker making some changes. Play action. Rolling out right. Stops, throws, up top to OBJ, swatted away. Nice coverage there by the Bengals. Baker might have been able to run or dump that thing a little bit shorter, but he decides to go deep with this one. His 2nd and 10 throw is a bit of a check down to Hooper. Browns called up some vertical routes, but just decided to dump it off for the drag, make it a positive play, leaving a 3rd and short. I formation here for the Browns on 3rd and 2. Give is outside on the stretch to Nick Chubb. Lowers his shoulder on Von Bell. Able to get the 1st down. Nick Chubb, it looked like with a gain of 14 there. Huge run by 24. Really important for the Browns to establish their offensive stars here early in this one. You've seen this drive. Conceded effort to get OBJ and Chubb the ball. Again, looking left. Hitting Beckham Jr. on the slant. That's going to be another 1st down. Browns across midfield now. 43-yard line. Baker under center. Give is to Chubb off the left edge and finds space again into the secondary. Gets stood up at the 1st down marker. But that's going to go for 9. Meanwhile, Wyatt Teller injured on this one. Not really sure what happened. Our stud young right guard. He's on the sideline. Tosses his helmet down. Myles Garrett talking to him. He did not go back to the locker room, though, so that's a good sign. 2nd and inches. Browns play action. Baker rolling, running out of time. Throws this one up. Way out of bounds. Kind of a get rid of it ball. An elbow sprain for Wyatt. He'll be back soon. 3rd and inches. 2 tight end set. Baker turns and gives it to Chubb. Fights off another tackler at the 1st down marker. Able to go for another 5 yards. Nick Chubb just so strong. Running through arm tackles. Browns set up 1st and 10. From the 29. Scoots Landry out. Beckham out, and then gives to Chubb, who goes for another 9. Nick Chubb, so tough. That'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter. Heck of a start. Browns giving up a ton of yards. Get the turnover, score off the turnover, and now they're driving on their own in the red zone for the 1st time. 2nd and inches from the 19. Baker moves Landry in motion. Gives inside to Hunt. Hard cutback. Gets hit, falls forward for 3, but able to get the 1st down. From the 17, Baker. 2 tight end set. Setting the protection, and he's going to get sacked. No, he breaks a tackle, and then he eventually goes down. DJ Reader in there. Browns having all sorts of trouble in pass protection. Nick Chubb probably could have got a body on him. Decides to go out into the pass pattern instead. Reader and Hankins combine on this sack. Baker wondering, where's my team at? As you see, Nick Chubb. Got a free rusher running at your quarterback. I know you're supposed to run a little route, but should probably pick up the guy going after 6. Just saying. Big loss. Browns backed up now to the 26. 2nd and 20. Baker barking out things. Steps up, and he's going to get grabbed down, but I think he's pulled down by his face mask. It sure is. Personal foul, face mask. So the Browns about to give up another sack on consecutive plays, but Carl Lawson grabs Baker by the face mask, gives them new life, and just like nothing ever happened, Browns 1st and 10 from the 16. Turns around and gives to Chubb, able to pick up 5 there on 1st down. Good gain. Baker changed the play, getting a bunch formation tight left. 5-step drop for Baker. Pressure up the middle. Wyatt Teller fresh in off his injury. DJ Reader has himself another sack. This time it's the full variety. Kevin Stefanski. Can't believe it. Actually, Teller and Treader combined on a double team, but Reader just too strong. Fights through both of them. Able to get right into the face of Baker, who was stepping up, maybe looking to run, maybe looking to throw. Very, very frustrating. 3rd and 9 now set up for the Browns. Baker from the 16, barking orders to OBJ. Gets the snap, sets, throws to the back of the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. squeezes it with one hand. And he kneels to the ground in pain, but that's a Browns touchdown. Baker with a strike, back of the end zone. OBJ, really nice post route. Baker leads him perfectly, puts it only where Odell can get it. Odell, elite receiver that he is, gets his feet in. He's on the sideline celebrating with Taki and Richardson. sipping on some Gatorade. We'll have to see what was up with the injury. Bruised sternum, will not be able to return. So Odell is done for the day. He receives his touchdown catch, and he's like, nah, I'm injured, dog. I'm done. As Grant Delpit lays another huge hit on Mixon. I have no idea how Joe Mixon is holding on to the ball here. He's taking 2 shots from safeties and no fumble. But that's definitely a huge point, a huge moment in this game. OBJ injured. Meanwhile, the Bengals take over down 14-3. Quickly facing a 3rd and 4. Burrow, shotgun, short drop, setting up the screen to Mixon. No clue how Mixon gets this ball as he hurdles. Stokes gets tackled by Greedy. I have no idea how Joe Mixon is able to fight through the traffic and receive this ball. Oh my goodness. Offensive and defensive linemen all over him. Mixon showing the athleticism, goes up and over. Heck of a play by 28. He is so dynamic. Now a delayed draw to him again, and Sheldon Richardson and Andrew Billings all over that one. They do a nice job as Jarvis is injured. Inside lineman for the Bengals. He's in some pain on the sideline. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Bengals dump this one down to Pitts. Fights off a tackle from Stokes. He's just so strong, so fast. Pitts is a really big dog, and it sucks that we have to play him so many times every year. 3rd and 2. Slant route, Allen Robinson. How many times have we called his name on 3rd down? Easy pitch and catch. Robinson has 5 catches for 73. It's another first down conversion. From the 38, Burrow under center. Turns and gives this one to Mixon. Fights through a defensive tackle. I believe that was Sheldon. Bounces right off of him, and now Andrew Billings is down. Not ideal. Browns have 3 really stud interior defensive linemen, and can't afford for Billings to go down. He's been so good, and he's got his helmet off. He's going to the locker room. Not a good look. Tommy Togiai, rookie, though, going to step in for him. 2nd and 2. Plenty of time. This one goes to Taj Boyd over the middle. Tyler Boyd, excuse me, not Taj Boyd. Tyler Boyd able to convert this one. Abdominal tear for Billings. He's done for the day. Very frustrating to see. Meanwhile, Bengals responding down 14-3. They're inside of the 8. Nice tackle by Phillips there. Spins Mixon down. Gain of 1. 2nd and goal. Tight formation. Turn, give to Mixon again, who's got space. And somehow Zaven Collins able to drag him down before he gets to the end zone. But it is it's a play from the 1-yard line. Toss play on the edge. Mixon too quick. And the Bengals are in for 6. Joe Mixon. So tough. Baker on the sideline knows they had a chance. Really blow this one open if they can get a stand and a stop. Unfortunately, Mixon and the Bengals too dangerous as Mixon waltzes in. Easy touchdown walk in. Nobody near him. That is going to make it 14-10. Nick Chubb, 6 carries, 45 yards, averaging 7.5 per touch. Pretty dynamic. Definitely need to make sure 24 continues to get the ball here. Browns start this one a little bit backed up at their 17-yard line. Landry in motion on 1st and 10. Baker turns, gives to Chubb, who's met. Really nice play by the linebacker there. Williamson able to get in on that tackle. Galladay in motion now. 2nd and 10. Baker under center. Play fake goes to Chubb. Baker sets, throws. Checks this one down to Landry. Not sure if that was really where he wanted to go, but finds Landry. Sets up a 3rd and 2. Bengals send pressure. N'Keal Harry in. Fumbles. Converts it, catches it, gets spun down. It looked certainly like Harry was down. Ball popped out very late. Bengals do recover. Harry doing a nice job on his slant route. They are going to take a look at it up in the booth. Let's take a look at it ourselves. It certainly looks like his helmet, his forearms, his shoulder, maybe even a knee. It feels like every body part he has is already on the ground when the ball comes loose. Rightfully so, they get it right. Browns retain possession. 1st and 10 from the 33. Baker making changes. Gets this snap. Protected well. Launches deep. Galladay got it. What a great catch by Kenny Galladay. 43 yards. Baker with an absolute dime. My goodness, you love to see it. Well protected. Baker slides to his right to buy a little more time. Galladay with a step on Von Bell. That's a mismatch. Basket catch. Von Bell does a nice job recovering, but huge, huge, huge reception by Kenny Galladay, who, with OBJ out, has to be the man. You know, you got Jarvis Landry in there, but we really need something from Galladay today. 2nd and 2. Browns taking over at the 15 now. Clock at about 2.5. Baker under center. Short drop, drifts, throws to Landry on a slant. It's going to get grabbed down by Jackson. Nice throw. Baker doing a nice job delivering on the short, quick throws as well as the deep ball. It's a beautiful throw to Landry, only where he can get it. Jackson getting picked on just a little bit today. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 14-10 Cleveland, driving inside the 5 now. 1st and goal. They're going to turn and give this one to Nick Chubb, who's going to fall forward, but somehow is not in. He's down at the half-yard line. Unfortunate, but Nick Chubb takes us right up to the threshold. Baker on 2nd and goal, turns this one, gives it to Andy Janowitz, the fullback, on the dive. He's going to spike this one down. Oh, the volleyball spike. I like that celebration. He's done such a nice job for us, blocking all throughout the season for these running backs. Gets rewarded here in the AFC Championship game. Gets met by Wilson right at the line of scrimmage. Fights through him, gets tossed down, but that's got to feel real good for Janowitz. 21-10 with 1:16 to go. Browns sideline feeling good. On the road. Up 11. Joe Burrow going to take control of this series at the 25. 3-step drop, pressure coming, delivers this one out to Pitts, who fights off a tackle. So fast. That is a cornerback guarding him in space. Gets the 1st and 10. No huddle here for the Bengals. Pitches this one outright to Boyd. Tyler Boyd squeezes it, runs out of bounds, stops the clock. Gain of 6. Now Burrow, 2nd and 4 from his own 43. Delivers this one quick to T. Higgins on the slant route. Bengals are going to take their first timeout. 1st and 10. Browns changing their coverage, backing up a little bit. Now coming forward. 1st and 10. This screen is set up. Mixon spins. Finds some room inside the 30. Down to the 27, where the Bengals are going to take another timeout as they've marched this entire drive. Mixon's so tough, so dynamic. Definitely the kind of guy you want to have an eye on at all times. Is on 1st and 10, Burrow chucks this one up out of bounds. 2nd and 10, pressure coming again. This one a little too wide for Pitts. We've seen that a couple times. As Myles Garrett starts to get a little bit of pressure. Burrow starting to get a little bit wild on his throws. Pressure again. Easy check down to Higgins, though. Found the Browns in zone coverage. Now down inside the 12. Clock to 15 seconds. Bengals toss it up to the back of the end zone, and oh no. Boyd wide open. He's going to squeeze it and toe tap in the back with 12 seconds to go in the half. The Bengals are going to score. You want to talk about a momentum shift. What a drive. Joe Burrow quickly recognizes the Browns having communication issues on the back end. Greedy thinks he has safety help over top. Ronnie Harrison has responsibilities up the middle. Simple go route is all it took. Browns taking over with 9 seconds to go. Not sure what they're going to be able to do with that time left. We'll just have to see as Baker makes a few changes. 5-step drop in shotgun, launches this one up to N'Keal Harry, who's got a flag. Wait a minute. A little pass interference action. It sure is. What a freaking turn of events. William Jackson, we just talked about him being picked on. That's going to allow Zane Gonzalez to kick a 50-yarder. This one's up, and it is good. Whoa. What a crazy series of events inside of 12 seconds to go. Browns give up the late score to end the half. Kind of do a last-ditch effort heave. Throw this thing up the sideline, and N'Keal Harry able to draw the penalty. Browns are able to take a kick. They're going to take the 24-17 lead into half. As we talked about, the Rams and the Saints, 6:30 Eastern on Sunday. That'll determine the NFC side of this bracket. Really curious to take a look. I don't think the trade for Goff and Stafford went through before we started this franchise. So I think Goff might still be the quarterback. And I'm not sure who is over there in New Orleans. I think Drew retired, but I'm not sure if the game knows that. Maybe it's our boy Jameis. Lobster boy Jameis. Who knows? We'll figure it out after this. But huge play. Probably the biggest play in the first half so far. Has to be that greedy interception as the Browns come back out onto the field for the start of the third quarter. Baker from the 25 getting his first touch in the second half. Turns and gives to Chubb, who's got a huge hole. Only had a safety to beat. Von Bell able to make the tackle. But Nick Chubb has rumbled for 73 yards on 10 carries, having an explosive day. Browns defense looks on. They love it. Really, really important start. 1st and 10, already out to the 41. Baker under center moves Landry. Gives this one to Chubb left. He's got some more room again. Stiff arms Jesse Bates. Von Bell able to grab him. 11 carries for 87 for Nick Chubb. Are you kidding me? What a man. Just rumbles forward. Lowers the shoulder, shoves Bates down. Luckily, Von Bell was there for the Bengals. Otherwise, Chubb might have fought his way all the way to the end zone. Browns across midfield just like that. Third straight give to Chubb. Not as much success on this one, but still falling forward. As Siri wants to know what's going on in the game. Joel Bitonio, he's down, injured on this play. We'll have to see what's up with Joel. He also is on the sideline, not going to the locker room, so that's good. Clearly in some pain, though. Taki cheering him up. 2nd and 8. From the 43, Baker turns, play action, scrambles, dumps this one out just past Njoku's arms. Jesse Bates on the coverage. And while we see here, Bitonio's got muscle cramps, so he should be fine. 3rd and 8 here from the 43. Baker, quick throw to Hooper, who squeezes it and drops it. Austin Hooper, so dangerous. 3rd down conversions. He's unable to snag this one. Meanwhile, the Browns forced to punt, but Jamie Gillen with a beauty. Nick Needham able to get down the field in coverage. Great backspin on this punt. Jamie Gillen backs up Joe Burrow. Puts him at the 6-yard line. 19 of 26, 225, a touchdown and a pick. Burrow has been very good. His first down give to Mixon. Met by Taki. Fights off of him. Fights off of Greedy Williams. My goodness. Joe Mixon. Whoa. Such a hoss. So hard to bring down. Makes that a 7-yard gain. Again, this time fights off Myles Garrett. Breaking tackles right and left. This one only goes for 1 yard, but my goodness, is Mixon all over it so far. Here we go, 3rd and 2. Myles Garrett bringing pressure, and he's going to get home. Are you kidding me, Myles Garrett? What a way to respond. You get stiff-armed by Mixon on the last play. This time you get a little pressure. You completely discard the right guard, push him into the lap of the quarterback, and you sling Burrow down for a huge sack. Going to stop the Bengals before they even get started. Beautifully done. Myles Garrett having an MVP caliber season and continues to show it here in the AFC Championship game. Browns set up with great field position to start this drive. They get it going at the 44. Baker under center. Chubb in the backfield moves Hooper left. Give is left to Chubb, who tries to cut it back and then runs out of room there as well. Turns that one into a 3-yard gain, but felt like he could have gotten some more. 2nd and 7. Dumps this one down to Hooper over the middle. Nice squeeze by Hooper. 1st down yardage. Makes up for his missed 3rd down conversion last time. Now 1st and 10. Shotgun empty set. Baker making some changes. Bengals bring a simulated pressure. He dumps this one out to Landry short. 3-yard gain. Positive play, though. Baker bringing Golladay in motion. Toss this one out to Chubb, who's going to get just barely grabbed by Williamson. Good tackle on the edge. Chubb usually breaks those ones, but unable to on this one. 3rd and 3 from the 34. Baker play fake to Chubb. Running out of time, just barely gets this one away, waiting for something to develop downfield. Lucky to not get a sack from Williamson, who's had a nice day so far. Whew. Browns escape the trouble. As Joe Burrow gets ready to get himself back on. Meanwhile, Zane Gonzalez from 51 going to take this one. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good. Zane, really solid on the road from 50-plus today. Had that big kick to end the half. Browns take a 10-point lead, now up 27-17. Burrow on 1st and 10 slings it out to Pitts. Man, how many times have we heard that today? It's only a short gain, but my goodness. The Burrow to Pitts in the flats is just like an extension of the run game. It's just too easy. So, empty set for Burrow now, looking right. Delivers a strike on the edge to Mixon. Heck of a play. Jonah Williams down for Cincinnati. That's a big blow if he can't continue to go. He's their starting left tackle. Former first rounder. Ooh, Williams, no helmet, headed back to the locker room. Not good for Cincinnati. 1st and 10, however. Screen set up again. I don't know how Burrow is able to get this one away. Nice play by Olivier Vernon to trail back. Stop this one being from this being a big play as Allen Robinson makes a big play here. Goodness gracious, working on Denzel Ward. Has the deep in route, able to get just enough and then gets himself upfield. Denzel trying to swat this one down from behind, unable to make the play. Allen Robinson now has 6 catches for 115. He's been so good. Burrow with protection. That's just such an easy throw. Ward trying to come around from the backside and break that one up. Unable to do it. Bengals now set up inside their 16 of Cleveland. Now a good throw. Nick Needham on the coverage knocks this one out. 2nd and 10. Burrow, motion, give to Robinson. Browns all over it. Jacob Phillips, Greedy Williams in on the tackle. They snuff this one out. 3rd and 10 from the 16. Burrow play action, looking to the end zone, throwing up. Auden Tate makes this play. First time we've called his name. Huge clutch reception. Gets this one down to the 2. Stokes on the coverage, stops him from getting all the way into the end zone, but that one hurt. 1st and goal from the 2. Browns, miscommunications late again, and this time it's a keeper by Joe Burrow. Designed quarterback draw from an empty set. Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, draw up the quarterback draw. What a heck of a call there. The Bengals are going to score. Really well blocked. Burrow standing tall in the backfield. Runs right through Anthony Walker Jr. at the 1. Able to fall forward. Heck of a play by the quarterback there. 27-24 is where we are. 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Baker is back out. Bringing Galladay in motion. Give is to Galladay. To the edge. Fighting. Breaking tackles and then getting grabbed. Galladay working really hard to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. 2nd and 10. Short give here to Chubb. Met quickly. The Browns quickly face a 3rd and 8. Baker sets a protection. Gets the snap. Chucks this one out to Kareem Hunt. Cuts it upfield. Met by Wilson. Stopped. Von Bell grabs him, and the Bengals are going to get a 3 and out quickly as they get the ball back. Allen Robinson, 6 catches, 115. He's been fantastic. Joe Burrow has found him in crucial spots all day today. 1st and 10, slings this one out to Higgins. Fights off the initial tackle from Ward. Greedy there to help. Gain of 6 as Joe is over 300 yards passing already. We still have a quarter left. 2nd and 4, shotgun, looking right. Dumps it out to Pitts, who's just short of the 1st down. Going to leave a 3rd and 2 for Cincinnati. Burrow in shotgun. Mixon in the backfield with him. Pressure coming. Pitts. Easy pitch and catch. Finds a soft spot in the zone there. Gets across 1st down yardage. Spins around. Makes himself a big target for his quarterback. 1st down. Browns late changes again. Really struggling with their communication on the back end. As Burrow has sort of countered all sorts of things. Browns trying to show a variety of variety of looks as Olivier Vernon does a nice job on the tackle for loss, fighting off a block from Allen Robinson. Not sure Cincinnati wanted their wide receiver on the defensive end like that, but nevertheless, Olivier Vernon makes the play. 2nd and 11. Burrow gets the snap, looks over the middle, spins Mixon, breaks another tackle. My goodness. So shifty, so dangerous. It's going to take us to the 4th quarter. What a play by Mixon. It really is just a 5 or 6 yard pass that turns into a 16-yard gain because of Mixon's athleticism. The Bengals down 3, starting the 4th quarter. Pitts with an easy catch over the middle. He's still finding plenty of room in his passing. As Burrow drifts, looks right late, chucks this one to Mixon on the sideline. Nice play by Zaven Collins, but now Burrow quickly up to 355 passing. Mixon has 8 catches for 87 yards, just to underscore just how good he's been in the passing game again. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 2 for Mixon. Burrow finds Pitts across the middle for another 1st down. Now the 1st and 10 give to Mixon. Eric Stokes does a nice job standing him up. Bengals usually 4th in the league in rushing, being held to a low number so far. Browns have done a nice job in the run game, but cannot seem to stop anybody in the passing game. And case in point, CJ Uzomah. Just a simple throw out to the sideline to the tight end who turns it upfield with great athleticism and speed. Able to beat the linebacker to the corner, turn it upfield. Joe Burrow, another simple throw. This is a touchdown. Cincinnati taking the lead early in the 4th quarter at home. 10-play drive, 79 yards. Really, really difficult to watch. Browns, no real answers. But their offense has been really solid so far today. So let's see if they can respond. Baker starting this one out in shotgun, bunch left. 1st and 10 from the 25. Throw over the middle. Landry dances. Gets grabbed by Bates. It's going to come up just short of the 1st down, but a really nice play by Jarvis to get this drive going. 2nd and inches. Baker gets the snap. Give to Hunt. Finds a little bit of room. Falling forward. Nice play there. Kareem Hunt able to get the 1st down. Now out to the 41. Another give to Hunt, who's got space again up into the secondary. This one going for 9. Kareem Hunt so good running out of shotgun. Now they bring in the bulldozer. Nick Chubb on 2nd and inches from the midfield stripe. There's a little bit of space for 24. Able to get himself 5. Baker shotgun, give to Hunt, 4th straight run. Another huge hole. Hunt able to get 7 on this one. Now on 2nd and 3, Baker faking the give, RPO out to Landry, who has Von Bell all over him, unable to fight through it. No gain on the play. 3rd and 3 here. Baker in shotgun. Oh, spinning out of pressure. Now scrambling to the 1st down stripe. Takes a huge hit out of bounds by Wilson, but Baker's going to be able to get the 1st down. Holy cow, what a play by 6. Pressure coming. Jedrick Wills Jr. doing just enough to hold up the outside rusher. Baker spins out of it, uses his legs, and then has the toughness to lay a shoulder down, take a big hit from the linebacker. Watch this again. Baker, Jedrick, and Hunt doing all they can. Baker able to spin out and get right to the line to gain. Gutsy play by 6. 1st down, Cleveland. 1st and 10, shotgun, throws this one out to Hunt, who's got more speed than Wilson, gets the edge, then takes a huge hit from Jesse Bates. That's going to be a late hit out of bounds. Not sure, little marginal. Not sure if that actually was a late hit, but nevertheless. 1st down, Browns at the 11. Baker scrambling, rolling right, hits Galladay on the run. Great throw. Great coverage by Mackenzie Alexander, too. Browns able to get 4, now at the 7-yard line, 6 minutes to play. Baker making changes, shotgun snap, gets it, rolls right, running right. Baker almost to the goal line, fumble! Austin Hooper is there, are you kidding me? Baker gets grabbed at the 1, fumbles it, and Austin Hooper is Johnny on the spot. Are you kidding me? 81, what a play. The tight end in the right place at the right time. Oh my goodness, this is scary. Baker literally almost at the goal line. Gets met by Lawson and William Jackson and fumbles it, and somehow Austin Hooper is there. That's a fumble recovery touchdown in the late stages of the fourth quarter in an AFC championship game. You cannot even make this up. Browns take over 34-31. Burrow is back out as Eric Stokes is all over T. Higgins on first down. Incredible. Just can't even believe it. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow changing the play. They go to this 4 wide receiver bunch close set. Throw over the middle, miscommunication. I think that hit the unintended wide receiver right in the helmet over the middle. Quickly, 3rd and 10. Burrow dumps it down to Boyd. Zaven Collins all over it. The Browns going to force the punt. Quick 3 and out. Beautiful. Yeah, Browns just playing for the sticks. Zaven Collins keeping everything in front of him. Baker, 15 of 22 for 167 and a touchdown. Not really a high prolific passing day, doing just enough to make it work. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the 21. This give is to Chubb. Antonio trying to help block. Not a lot of room there. Chubb only getting 1. He is over the century mark for the game as Joe Burrow looks on. 2nd and 9 from the 22. This one gives to Chubb. Huge stiff arm. Are you kidding me, Nick Chubb? And then fighting for more yards against Jesse Bates downfield. Woo, woo. 24. Now in the zone. Nick Chubb. So tough. We always say it. He gets so strong at this portion of the game, too. He seems to be never tired when everyone else is. Nick Chubb fighting off 2 tacklers and then fighting with Jesse Bates, who's able to bring him down, but not after a huge fight. From the 42 in the zone, Nick Chubb up the middle. Huge gaping hole. Rumbling for 9. Bengals not a defense that gives up a ton of yards on the ground. 3rd ranked on the season in the NFL. Now they're over 166 and counting as Nick Chubb rumbles again. He's up to 136. It's another Browns first down. Now Baker on 1st and 10 rolling, having options up the sideline. First down yardage, fumbles. Oh my God, Baker Mayfield leaps for the first down. Not gonna lie, looked like he wanted to slide, aka Kimbroplays wanted to slide. Baker decides to leap, fumbles it. Hankins recovers as he extends the ball. And there's no way they give Joe Burrow another opportunity. 384 yards and counting for Burrow. 2 minutes to play in all his timeouts. That is plenty of enough time for Burrow to find a way to make this a tie ball game or more. First down play out right to Mixon. Goes out of bounds. Setting up the screen. Burrow able to get it away again. I have no idea how he's able to do it. Mixon punches Denzel Ward in the face. Rumbles for a first down. Gets out of bounds. My goodness. I don't ever want to see this Bengals offense again. And on first down, Ronnie Harrison able to get his hands on it, but drops it as we're right up against the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, already almost to midfield for Cincinnati as they shift into this bunch formation again. Slant drag routes over the middle, dropped. 2-minute warning as the Bengals are going to face a 3rd and long from their own 41. Motioning again to this tight formation. Burrow gets the snap. Short drop. Throws right. Dropped. 4th and 10. This could be a very, very pivotal play. And the Browns, making late changes, decide to take a timeout. Not liking their look. And we'll set it up again here. 4th and 10. Browns again shifting, making plays. Pressure coming on Burrow. He's wide open. Is Boyd. No way. All the miscommunication as Joe Burrow over 400 yards passing. Now they're going no huddle. Pressure coming, throwing out left, dropped on the sideline. Browns fortunate. Bengals literally almost in field goal range with a minute and a half with all of their timeouts. Pressure by Garrett again. Boyd on the check down. Bengals going to go no huddle. 3rd and 3. Easy pitch and catch out to Allen Robinson. How many times? 3rd down reception for Allen. Browns in man coverage. This time, pitches out. Stokes all over Higgins, but Higgins is going to get the first down, stop the clock. 2nd and 5 now for Burrow under center. 3-step drop, looking left. What a dart. Allen Robinson on the slant again. This time he's all over Greedy Williams. And the Browns are in trouble. 1st and goal from the 5. Throw over the middle to Mixon, dropped. Zaven Collins all over him. 2nd and goal, stressful time. Let's see. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Kyle Pitts and the Bengals. Are you kidding me? Kyle Pitts with his first touchdown catch on the day. What an incredible play. What a drive. The Bengals are so dangerous. I cannot even believe it. The Browns give up the late score. Their defense just has no answers for this passing offense. It is a booth review. They'll take a look. All scoring plays reviewed. Obviously, an important one to take a look at and make sure we get it right. It looks like Pitts has 2 feet in possession right there. Doesn't drag the other toe. The other toe steps out, but I think he already had it before then. The officials agree. And the Bengals, important extra point here, now up by 4, 38-34. 45 seconds, Baker and the boys ready to come back out. I don't know if he's got the magic in him, but we're going to have to see. This Browns season hangs on the precipice. Down 4 on the road, under a minute to go, 2 timeouts. Baker. This is what makes you a franchise quarterback or not, right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap from the 25. Baker scrambling, rolling, looking, running. Getting some space. Tackled out of bounds by Von Bell, but he's already up to the 42. Really important run by Baker using his legs. Does not fumble it this time either. 1st and 10. 38 seconds to play. Got out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. Play fake to Hunt. Looking at Harry. Bounced up in the air. Jesse Bates on great coverage. Had N'Keal, if he delivers it a little bit sooner, puts it on the body. That's probably an incredible catch. Unfortunately, it goes as an incomplete pass on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure, throwing it just outside. Von Bell on the coverage. Austin Hooper had a step. Baker just misses. 3rd and 10. 28 seconds to go on the check down to Hunt. Oh boy, 4th and 10. The Browns are in trouble. This is the ball game right here. Baker from the 42 gets the snap. Protected, slides right, throws it deep to Golladay. Who makes the one-handed catch? Are you kidding me? Kenny Golladay. The most important catch of his absolute Browns career, maybe of his life. He converts on 4th and 10 in the AFC Championship game, one-handed to keep this drive alive. Oh my God, my heart. My heart. 1st and 10 from the 23. 21 seconds left to play. Baker in shotgun, steps up, delivers to Donovan Peoples-Jones, who's down at the 5. And the Browns are quickly going to call a timeout. He's down at the 4, excuse me. Oh boy. Oh boy. 1st and goal from the 4. Browns on the doorstep. No more timeouts. This ball has to go to the end zone. Baker making changes. Play clock running down. Baker gets the snap. Looks left. Golladay touchdown. Are you kidding me, Kenny Golladay? What a drive. As he celebrates with N'Keal Harry, the Browns have marched it all the way down the field with 45 seconds to go and have scored and likely punched their ticket to the AFC Championship game. Incredible. Golladay with a great route. What a great release off the line of scrimmage. Wins inside. Oh, 41-38 with 11 seconds to go. The Browns have taken over. 7 plays, 75 yards. That is the drive. I know John Elway has had magic in Cleveland, but that is the new drive for all the Browns fans. 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Not a lot of time, has all of his timeouts. Looks right, intercepted. Stokes, the rookie, takes this one back, pick 6, and it is officially a party in Cleveland. The Browns are headed to the Super Bowl. Are you freaking kidding me? Eric Stokes, Olivier Vernon providing pressure. Burrow has to get rid of it. Higgins is on the ground. Must have slipped or gotten pushed. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. Eric Stokes grabs this one. Pick 6 to the house. And with 3 seconds left to go, 48-38. Cleveland. That's it. That's a ball game, baby. Ain't nothing they can do down 10. You love to see it. The Browns able to upset their Ohio rival Battle of Ohio, as Jamie Gillen gets the squib kick downfield with 3 seconds left to go. Gonna run this clock out, and it's gonna be time to party.
Bruh.
Are you kidding me, Madden? Are you kidding me? As the squib kick gets returned for a touchdown. Bengals tack on a touchdown here late. 48-45 is our final, but it does not matter. Zach Taylor and the Bengals are out of time. And the Cleveland Browns, I can't even believe we're saying this, are headed to the Super Bowl with an incredible comeback victory with under a minute to go on the road. Baker Mayfield has some magic left in the hat as Joe Burrow and his Bengals lose at home in the most improbable way. Burrow had a hell of a game, though. 41 completions, throws for 453 and 3 touchdowns. Has 2 interceptions, obviously the late one forced. Both of them returned for touchdowns for the Browns, though. It's incredible. Nick Chubb, the man, 136 on 20 carries. Had himself a hell of a game. Joe Mixon, obviously dominant and dangerous, as always. Andy Janowitz gets himself into the end zone on the ground, too. We love to see it. Joe Mixon, so tough. He was incredible today. Through the air receiving, Allen Robinson did everything for them. 131 on 8 catches. Joe Mixon almost put 100 in the air. From his running back position, Golladay was incredible. 4 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. The most important touchdown and the most important 4th down conversion of his life. OBJ injured. Remember, we'll have to take a look and see if he's okay. Browns offensive line, Bengals offensive line, giving up sacks all over the place. Wyatt gave up 2. Greedy Williams, though, on defense, what a stud. Tackle for loss, 12 total tackles, led the team. Interception return for a touchdown. Stokes had his pick 6 as well, had 10 tackles. Both of those guys opposite Denzel Ward step up in a big way. Lawson, Garrett, Reeder, Malik Jackson, Hankins, all in on sacks. Stokes and Greedy were the ones making the biggest plays. Zane Gonzalez was huge on the leg. What a game. One of the most incredible games I've seen, maybe in my entire life playing Madden. The Browns are headed to the Super Bowl. As we get ready for the Super Bowl, a couple upgrades here. Nick Chubb, 91 overall, getting a +1 to his speed. Love to see it. Nick Chubb, so dominant. 25 years old. Somebody we absolutely have got to continue to feed throughout the rest of this playoff run in the ship. Nick Needham, 77 overall. He got himself a ton of snaps in that game, +2 to man coverage. Solid ratings. Really like Nick. Wish he was a little faster, but he plays faster than his actual speed. Lastly here, we'll check on the Odell Beckham Jr. injury very shortly. We'll give a little route running to N'Keal Harry. Stepped in and to replace Odell. Did a nice job. Still solid ratings. Not a burner, but a big body who can make a lot of tough 3rd down contested catches. Here's the injury report coming out of the AFC Championship. Andrew Billings with a 5-week abdominal tear. He's going to miss the Super Bowl, but not listed here. Odell Beckham Jr., so we should have our stud for the big dance. Here were those weekly awards for the AFC Championship week, NFC Championship week as well. Looks like Jacoby Brissett is under center for the New Orleans Saints. Quan Alexander on defense. I'm assuming by the Saints sweeping that they also advanced, and that is who we will face. I'll double check here in a second, but Joe Burrow, 453, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. I forgot he added that one on the ground. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. But Eric Stokes and his 10 tackles, interception return for a touchdown. You could make a strong case that should have been Greedy's. But either way, that's a nice boost for our rookie corner. And a good week as the Browns advance to the Super Bowl. Here we are in Pro Bowl week. AFC and NFC Pro Bowl rosters. Obviously, the Browns and the Saints are not represented on here. But I'll just kind of scroll through the list. Trey Lance makes a Pro Bowl in his rookie season. That's pretty exciting. Lots of usual suspects. Rashard Higgins gets a wide receiver 2 Pro Bowl nod. Good for him. Gets himself an opportunity as soon as he leaves Cleveland. I'll double check the rosters in the progression history for our team and figure out exactly who made the playoffs for the Browns. Since as a Super Bowl team, and who knows why for Madden, we don't get a chance to see any of those folks. But a lot of usual suspects here on this list, and some absolute studs as well. Gonna just flip through this quickly so we can move forward. But there's what your 2021 Pro Bowl lineups look like. Greedy's AFC Championship performance earns him an upgrade as well. Now up to an 80 overall, getting that boost. Gets +2 in awareness and man coverage. He's starting to develop into a pretty solid cornerback, just outside the top 50 at his position. And Jedrick also ready to get himself an upgrade as well. I'm actually going to put this one into pass protector. I think he's been okay protecting Baker's blind side, but I just want to continue to bolster those stats and make sure that we round out the full array of his skill set. My goodness, look at how close this game was. Saints are headed to the Super Bowl after a 30-27 win against the Rams. Incredible. I wish we could have seen some more from this game. Pretty evenly matched, almost all the way down to the time of possession, turnovers, yards. Both teams pretty straightforward. Jacoby Brissett, I mentioned during the telecast. Jared Goff, I thought might be the QB. He had himself 2 turnovers. Jacoby, 268 and 3 touchdowns. He will be who we go up against at quarterback in this one. Obviously, Alvin Kamara, big threat, and they still have Latavius Murray. So the running game for New Orleans is obviously going to be something we have to key in on. And Mike Thomas and Alvin Kamara out of the backfield. You guys know how well we've guarded running backs in the pass game so far. Rashad Bateman is also on that roster. Oh no. Josh Hill, the tight end. Emmanuel Sanders. So obviously the Saints have a lot of weapons. Taking a look at their offensive line, Ramczyk, it's a really good offensive line. Armstead and Pete. And here were the defensive studs. Grant Haley, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Quan Alexander, who we know was the player of the week, added that interception. Carl Granderson. We will look at the full roster before we kick off, but it's a pretty solid Saints defense that we're going to have to face. And Jacoby Brissett has clearly been doing enough to get his team into the big dance. So Armstead, superstar left tackle, 98 overall. Kamara up to a 97. Michael Thomas, 96. They still have Cam Jordan. It looks like he may be out with an injury. Yes, he is. Complete ACL tear, so a huge loss for the Saints on defense. Ramczyk also a stud, so it'll be a great matchup along the Saints offensive line and the Browns defensive line. Lattimore also out with an injury, pulled groin, out 2 weeks. He's probably going to miss the championship game as well. Got a stud at center, Eric McCoy. Johnson, we've talked about. Demario Davis still playing at a high level. Bateman is a superstar as a rookie. Oh my goodness. Definitely going to be a difficult matchup, although the Saints are dealing with a few people on the injured list. So the Browns might be able to take advantage of some of those missing key pieces. Wrapping up the episode today, let's take a look at the yearly awards. And Deshaun Watson, despite his 6 turnover performance against the Browns, he ends up with league MVP. Baker coming in 6th after a 12-4 season. Sean Payton is your coach of the year. Kevin Stefanski ending up in 3rd. Notice here the Saints went 14-2, so they had a great season. As we take a look at the Offensive Player of the Year award in the AFC, that went to Cam Newton over Deshaun Watson. Very interesting. Defensive Player of the Year, stud. Myles Garrett was fantastic this season. He's up to a 99 overall. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Trevor Lawrence. Very, very interesting. He's up to an 85 overall. Zach Wilson an 82. Mac Jones a 78. That's so funny. Mac Jones 1-15 for the Steelers, and he's 3rd place in the Rookie of the Year. Zaven Collins comes in 3rd on the defensive side here in the AFC. Trevon Merrick, who had a tough day against us in his playoff game, he ends up with the Defensive Player of the Year award. Cam wins Best QB. Nick Chubb wins Best Running Back. You love to see that. Jarvis comes in 3rd in the wide receiver behind Tyreek Hill and Cortland Sutton. Good for him. Wyatt Teller, Joe Bitonio, both in the top 5. JC Treader sneaks into the top 10 as well for Offensive Lineman of the Year. And Miles does his job, wins best D-line. Linebacker, Browns. I was going to say we could have Collins maybe on this list, but we struggled at the second level most of the season. Surprised that our boy Denzel Ward didn't get this list. Greedy Williams ends up in the top 10, but no Denzel Ward. That feels like he's getting snubbed. Here's a look just real quick at the NFC. Matt Ryan having a bounce-back season. Offensive Player of the Year. Donta Hightower, Defensive Player of the Year for the Washington Football Team. Trey Lance, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Tyree Gillespie wins the Defensive Award. Jacoby Brissett, Best QB in the NFC over Dak and Aaron and Matt Ryan. That's pretty interesting. I'll have to take a look at his stats. Zeke, Best Running Back. Devontae, Best Wide Receiver. Saints, 1 and 2, and somebody in the top 5. So they must have really handled the offensive line as Armstead takes home Best Offensive Lineman. Aaron Donald, Best D Lineman. Mack at Linebacker. Jair at DB. Will Lutz at Kicker. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for the support as the Browns get ready to take on the New Orleans Saints in Dallas. I cannot wait for that episode. You guys have been incredible. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for me if you've enjoyed the series so far. If you're excited to see the Browns in the Super Bowl, let me know. If you hate the Browns and you hope they lose, also let me know in the comments below. I love you guys. Be sure to take it easy, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll catch you guys in the next part. Peace.